be clear. The reason the United States has the strongest military in the world is because of our people. In February, this committee heard testimony from Dr. Bonnie Lin, an expert on China, who served as the senior advisor to the Department of Defense in both the Obama and Trump administrations, that divesting in programs that support our military, including violence prevention programs, quote, would definitely hurt us in having a competitive advantage over China. Now, I understand there are a lot of politics at play whenever we discuss personnel policies in the military. But when common sense programs that support our service members' health and their ability to do their jobs in a safe workplace get attacked, I worry about the message it sends to the people who are trying to do those jobs. So let me ask, do any of our witnesses believe that programs to address racism or to prevent sexual assault are hurting our ability to recruit young people? Secretary Camarillo?
No.
Secretary Raven?
No.
Secretary Jones?
No.
Good. Thank you. You know, it is when these programs fail that young people question whether joining the military is a safe career path for them, not whether or not these programs exist in the first place. Similarly, the vaccine mandate made our forces stronger and healthier. Our military leaders, in conjunction with the best medical advice available, worked to keep our troops safe and ready to be deployed at a moment's notice in any crisis around the world, regardless of local health conditions. I think it's a real mistake to politicize one kind of vaccine and to undercut medical experts who are responsible for readiness. Under Secretary Camarillo, by the end of 2021, how many active duty soldiers had received the COVID vaccine?
Senator Warren, we achieved a 94% overall success rate. I have to come back to you with the number.
That's all right. I'll take percent. That's just fine. But a 94% success rate. Secretary Raven, how about the Navy and the Marine Corps?
We are currently standing at about 97%.
97%. And Secretary Jones, how about the Air Force and the Space Force?
Senator, for our active duty members, it's 99%. For our reserve, 95.9%, and 94.3% of the Air Guard.
Wow. All right. In other words, I think it's fair to say the vast majority of our service members have now been vaccinated. Now, I know a small number of service members refused the vaccine and they left the military. But my understanding is now that the vaccine is no longer mandated, only a very small handful of these individuals have even sought to re-enlist. So it's hard to see that the vaccine mandate was ever related to recruiting or retention challenges. Finally, I want to get one more point in here. There's been a lot of criticism from my Republican colleagues of the administration's actions post-Dobbs to ensure that women who serve in uniform and their family members can get health care when they need it. We don't have anyone here to represent DOD, but my understanding is those policies were heavily informed by groups of service members exactly as they should be. I understand that the issue of abortion is polarizing. I'm not going to try to convince my Republican colleagues on this committee to support DOD's actions, but I do commend you for developing policies that will support people who work for you and listening to what they need. So thank you very much for your work on behalf of our service members. It makes a difference. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Senator Warren. Senator Cotton, please.